Good afternoon. It's a hot one today. A little tired. Little mini headache going. But I think the glasses are staying on today. It's worm time, and I've got a few things I want to talk about that are all kind of under the same context. So the question that I raised today is... Try not to get that in here. I'm not redoing this. So the question is, where is human art headed? Where is it going? And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because I've got a couple of friends, artist friends, who have recently decided, in the simplest terms I can explain it, abandon themselves as an artist and switch to AI music. Okay, so I want to talk about the damages that I see with this and a few other little things. But the first thing, I can't comprehend in what situation, personally, that I would ever choose to switch from my own artistry to AI. And I've been thinking about this all day, and the only real conclusion I can come up with is maybe they were never a real artist at all. Maybe that was just a front. Maybe they're doing it just for the money, or they think that AI can outperform everyone else because supposedly technology is supposed to never fuck up or do anything wrong. But to me, as an artist myself, a true artist myself, I can't even fathom ever going this way. But it just seems to me like they're taking the easy route. And they're really just in it for the money. Which, if you're a true artist, the money shouldn't even matter. Yeah, it can be a motivator. But at the end of the day, if you told me today that you came from my funeral, let's say, it's a little morbid, but let's say you just came from my funeral and all of my accolades were like written somewhere or something, or you found out about them, whatever, and it said that I worked as hard as I could and I never made a cent from music or anything having to do with music, I would still choose it. I wouldn't give that up today, regardless of knowing that I would never make anything from it. Because to me, it's not about the money. Music is therapy. It can touch you deeply in ways that, like, talk therapy can't. Like, you can find a song that immediately captures the exact emotion that you're dealing with. Whether it's grief, or maybe it's, you're hyping yourself up for something. Music is always there. And it makes me sad, truly, to see artists, self-proclaimed artists, I don't know if they really are at this point, turn to just AI slop instead of giving a full, honest effort into putting themselves out there sonically. Maybe they don't think they're good enough at writing lyrics, or they can't sing. Like, if you can't sing, learn to. You don't have to choose a robot to do that for you. Like, I don't get it. If you can't sing but you can rap, just stay with that until you learn to sing. Maybe people just don't want to put in the effort of learning something in their skill set, which I don't understand, because that's not me. That's not where my heart is. If I want to do something, I'm gonna figure out, what do I need to do? What do I need to improve or get better at to do these things, so I can achieve my goals? And one of those was wanted to make music. How do you go about it? You know, you have to figure it out. But I think instead of, maybe the effort's the problem. Maybe they're just lazy and they don't want to do it. Or they just don't have much to say. But artists always have something to say. So if you're not truly an artist, I mean, I don't understand why you would claim to be if you don't really have much to say. I might start talking in circles. I'm gonna try not to. But at this point, music is so oversaturated, and it's really sad, because I've been trying to expand my horizons musically in my taste and what I actively listen to. Because I kind of get stuck in the same, listen to the same 3 artists on repeat for a couple months, and then it switches. But recently I've been trying to listen to like 90s hip hop to see, supposedly it's the golden age, and I want to see what I can take from that and learn from that. But nowadays, because it is the golden age, people are actively seeking that out, so they're making mixes that are AI. And it's not the easiest to tell what's a real, like, mixtape from real people and what's AI. I listened to one this morning, and I was like, it sounds just a little too perfect. Like, it can't be real. But I don't know if I ever definitively figured out if it was AI or not. But it just didn't sound... Because 90s hip-hop, I was looking for underground specifically. Like, not the famous hip-hop people. Not the famous rappers. But everything just sounded a little too crisp and a little too clean. And I'm not talking about Outkast. But I had to specifically search no AI and actively seek out those things. And it sounded like I imagined it would sound. Kind of rugged and just not perfect. Like, there's cracks in it. But it's that the cracks to me are beautiful. The human production in a whole, from the production itself to the lyrics to the schemes, all of that's beautiful to me. And in today's day and age, I talk about this a lot, but everything being so digital, it's difficult to have an original thought or an original idea, because you can look it up. You know, if you have an idea, you can look it up. Oh, 6 other people have this idea or similar ideas, so it's not going to be original. If that's why people are turning to AI, just do it, dude. If you have an idea, just do it. Don't ask for validation. It doesn't have to be 100% original. People can have the same idea not knowing that the idea exists already. That is a thing that happens. When I was looking for my artist name, I was looking things up constantly. I was like, oh, I can't have anything that's not original. But everything that sounded cool, of course, is already taken. You kind of just make do with what you have. But now, I'm in a place where I don't really care for the validation or feeling the need to have everything be original. If I have an idea, I'm just gonna do it. Because fuck it, at the end of the day, who cares? It's either gonna do well or it's not. Regardless. If it's good, you're gonna get people hating on it. If it's bad, you're gonna get people hating on it regardless. So I'm just going to do it. At the end of the day, yes, it matters. But it really doesn't matter. But those are just my thoughts on it. Super sad to see. I just want to bring human art back. Because human art is a beautiful thing to witness. When someone is truly authentic to themselves and they can express it through music and music videos in a unique way, even if it's already been done before, that's beautiful. Because everyone takes influence from something. That's how you find your own sound. You take influence, you copy it, of course. It's like learning It's like learning an instrument. When you start out, you don't know anything about this instrument. What's the first thing you want to do when you learn an instrument? You want to learn how to play songs. You're not going to start playing off your own songs. You're going to find songs that you like, and you're going to play those. And eventually, after years of doing that, and learning all the foundational elements of that instrument, you're going to find your own rhythm, you're going to find your own sound, and how you like to play. Regardless of what anybody says, no two people can play one instrument the same way. But those are just some thoughts. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.